Welcome everybody to Karatbars International presentation this evening. It is Sunday, look at my calendar, 16th on a Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we got everybody in the house, all the leaders in the house, from Pastor Dion down in the house, and a lot of the good affiliates with our company are here this evening. Boy, I gotta get my water. With this company, we got Stan the man in the house. I mean, we got a lot of people in the house, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people. Okay, we'll put my donut down. All right. I am your host for this evening, Mr. World Famous, and I'm doing my sound check. So if you can hear me loud and clear out there, and actually I heard somebody say I was kind of loud in the store last week, so I'm going to try to tone it down just a little bit for my people out there. Make sure that y'all are able to understand me clearly, because y'all know when I get animated, I get all tongue-tied, and I'm not just so articulate. So I'm going to try to, I'm going to give you that passion, give you that joy, that love and everything. I love my family, I love Karatbars International. But so bear with me if I get a little animated, get a little out of hand, and loud and crazy. But other than that, how I sound out there, my sound check out there. I sound pretty good, everybody out there? Large and in charge. I don't know about large. That muscle can get pretty large there, Brad. But other than that, appreciate it, though. Everybody say I'm sounding good. Here we go. Let's get this thing started, ladies and gentlemen. So all my guests out there, once again, welcome. I am so glad you decided to come out tonight for this presentation about a company that you may have never heard of, but you need to hear about, and I'm going to tell you about it this evening. What you're going to learn about this evening, let's start off with that. You're going to learn a simple secret that many rich, successful, and wealthy people live by. And the reason I want to share this secret with you is because I'm assuming that maybe you want to also have a similar lifestyle, rich, wealthy, successful, people like that, I'm assuming. So this is going to be one secret that they live by that you might want to also implement into your life to be able to achieve some of the goals and aspirations or accomplishments or even the financial position that these individuals have done themselves. Excuse me. And also you're going to learn about a product that is thousands of years old. Most of you probably already know what it is, but it's also, this product here has been owned by kings, dynasties, queens, governments. Governments actually pay each other's debt off with gold to this day. And even countries own this product here, so it got to be a very important and very valuable product if these individuals and countries want to own this product. Also, about a company that can help you on your way to becoming wealthy. See, I like to pause here because I like to reach out to my guests out there who are previous network marketers or current network marketers, to where you may think you've been invited to another network marketing call. Well, you have not. Because I'm going to say that because you didn't come here to get rich quick. And guess what? You're not going to get rich quick here. We don't even talk about getting rich quick here. We talk about becoming wealthy. The opportunity with this company is bringing you is going to give you the opportunity, the potential to become wealthy. So we ain't talking about getting rich. If you're going to get wealthy smoothly and comfortably with Karatbars International. We say it like that. Also, how you can be making over $4,000 a week in only 12 weeks from now. Now, let me tell you the relevance about that statement. Oh, you heard about making all this money a week. You've heard that before in the other companies that you've been involved with. So keep your business hat on, because I want you to compare apples to oranges. So you've heard that before. But in 12 weeks from now, they might have said, okay, you can make all this money in about 3 months. See, we have a specific plan that'll put you on your way to making over $4,000, and that is the minimum in this company. Over $4,000 a week. We have a fast start plan that is so simple. You're going to be glad you was invited to this call. So that's what you're going to learn about this evening. But I want to do one more analogy real quick, because actually I got some slides for it that's not on this presentation. I got some slides. Now here's my question to you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go to the next one. Yeah, company. This is my question to you, ladies and gentlemen. Would you rather fly Delta first class? Yeah. You as rich, you can fly Delta first class. Or would you rather own a Learjet, estimate price between $35 million to $50 million, and fly in your own personal Learjet? So that's the difference between rich and wealthy. Flying first class on Delta or flying your own Learjet. That's wealthy. So that's the difference we're talking about here. I want to show that analogy because that's the type of thinking, the type of potential, the type of vision this company has for you. All right? So that's where we're at. We're thinking wealthy. We ain't thinking rich. So don't think about getting rich tonight. Think about becoming wealthy. Let me tell you about this company. The founder and CEO and visionary of this company called Karatbars International is Harold Sykes. This is a little bio, et cetera, et cetera. By the time you read this, I'm probably going on to the next slide, but we're going to get back to that. But I want you to see the picture of this gentleman right here who has a vision and has now shared it to the world a couple of years ago that's being shared with you right now. So what's important to you this evening is this man's vision. Why? Because if you agree with this man's vision, you will feel, you will understand, you will be motivated about what we're doing. So focusing on the vision here. The money's going to be good, but focus on the vision, all right? Let me go on to the next one. Some company facts. Karatbars International is based in Stuttgart, Germany. So that gentleman, Harold Sykes, who you saw on the previous slide, is German. That's right. Also, Karatbars International is WTO registered as an e-commerce company with an affiliate program. For my network marketers, understand this. Number one, WTO, for those who don't know, is World Trade Organization. I am Mr. World Famous, so the word world in there is important. But when it comes to WTO, which is World Trade Organization, this company already is registered worldwide as an e-commerce company, not a network marketing company. Remember, we're not network marketers. You didn't come here to learn how to get rich. You came here to learn how to become wealthy. And also, we are not, as I said, we're not network marketers. We are affiliates. We are affiliates to an e-commerce company. So once again, some of that stuff about network marketing, some of them rules that apply, they don't apply to Karatbars International. They don't apply to us, and they will not apply to you. Germany has extremely strict business laws. Oh, let me go back. All components of our program are optional. No requirements of purchases. For my people on the telephone who can't see my slide. So let me say it again for my people on the phone. The components of this program I'm going to share with you this evening about our 12-week fast start plan is going to make you on your way to becoming wealthy. It's actually optional. We have something free for you. You're going to do this for free. What I show you is going to be free, but you have the option of becoming wealthy. And so in other words, we have no requirements and there's no purchases. So don't worry about that right now. Keep your pocketbook in your pocket right now, your purse, your wallet, whatever it is. Germany has extremely strict business laws. Karatbars has met or exceeded German business standards and has almost met. Oh, my bad. That's almost. That's also. I'm reading that wrong. Has also met or exceeded international commerce laws with a 3-year plus track record of successful compliant operations. Break it down to you. They have met and exceeded international law. That means they're good in our country, their country, and every country on the planet that basically deals with our product, okay? So in other words, you're not limited to where you are, whether you're in the U.S. or not. You're not limited. You're not in the USA. You can do business with people. You can do businesses, have a family of affiliates in the USA if you're not even here. If you're in the USA, you can have affiliates worldwide. You can meet people in Australia that you didn't know to get on your business. So when you go visit Australia, you got friends. You can do this in Germany, Singapore, Switzerland, China, Russia. I mean, the company basically has good standards worldwide. So in other words, there's no question, there's no problems with this country. I don't care what smear campaigns you might have found on the internet, there's no problems with this company. This company is doing business in over 100 countries. So put your thinking caps on, my business professional out there. If they were a scam or not legit, would they be able to do business in even one country, their own? They are. They're doing it in over 100 countries. Don't worry about us. We ain't going over there. Why I, Mr. World Famous, chose Karatbars International. Why I chose to do business, to become an affiliate with this company. Well, make it easy for you. My background is Mr. World Famous, deals with actually entertainment. My background is music and also film, in so many words. So that's where the name comes from, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, I've also done network marketing back in the 2000 stuff. So I've been there, done that. What I'm doing now is nothing new for me, except for this is back in the day, it was in front of a group audience, a group of people with a whiteboard and stuff, PowerPoint presentation inside of a hotel room, because I love, sharing what I know. I love sharing, help people change lives, quote unquote. So, but when I was doing those programs, the curriculum that was given to me to basically present to people in reference to the company had a lot to do with the amount of money they can make, the prosperity, to get rich quick. Well, that kind of got old with me because, number one, the money was all good. It's all well and good. But from having also a background in sales, I noticed I was more successful at selling whatever it was if I was comfortable, if I loved the product, liked the product, or believed in the product. So for me, the reason why I chose this company is because I am product driven. What that means is I am motivated by money, but when it comes to business, I'm more motivated by the product. I got to believe that if I tell somebody about it, they're going to want it. See what I'm saying? They're going to want it, need it, and or desire it. See what I'm saying? Because in reference to business, if they feel that way, they will purchase. If they purchase, there's money being exchanged. And if money's been exchanged, I am making money. And the money I make, I can use it to continue to change my life and other people's lives. So many words. So I am product driven, and that's why I am with Karatbars International. So let's talk about the product. Look at this product here. So my telephone callers, I'm showing 4 cards here. These cards are the size of a of a credit card. So get that visual in your mind. You may be familiar with it because you might have seen the gold money, but let me break it down to you. The cards that I'm showing on my slides are 4 of them. One of them say, happy birthday. Now, to my people on the webinar, look how that looks. That is so. I'm looking at it. Look at my eyes looking at it on my screen. Ain't that? Look at that. That's so pretty. Now, as a birthday gift, so all my people out there that care about somebody else on this planet, when their birthday's coming, you may consider giving them something to show that you appreciate them. They're a great friend, family, whatever the case may be. Great employee. All right. Let me tell you about this being a birthday gift. It doesn't only say happy birthday, helps them to celebrate a special day for themselves, but at the same time, outside of it just being a Hallmark card, this card here has 24 karat gold in the middle of it. Okay, so it's a card with gold, which I'm going to break down the facts about gold on my next slide. But let me tell you right now about this gold being, because it's 24 karat gold, that means it's not 10 karat, it's not 14 karat, and it's not 18 karat. It's a 24 karat, 999.9 pure gold, which means it is very, 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 very valuable. Okay? That little 1 gram of gold in the middle of that card holds value. Matter of fact, it costs us Americans 65 of our dollars to get that one little itty bitty gram of gold. If you can see my fingertip right now, my pinky fingertip, my thumbnail, pinky nail, that's how big that gram of gold is on that card. That itty bitty amount of gold is worth $65 worth of money, whatever amount of money you got in your pocket if you're the USA currency. That little piece of gold is very valuable. So I said all that to say this. When you give someone this as a happy birthday gift, you're giving them, number one, you recognize a special day in their life. At the same time, you're giving them something that is valuable. And so you might have given some other kind of gift that may go out of style, may break, whatever the case may be, may not have the same kind of value 5, 10, 6, 2, 3 years from now, but this gold will be even more valuable. So next year when they ask you what you going to give me this year for your birthday, say, well, guess what? That last birthday present I gave you, it increased in value, so you got more money, okay? I gave you a present that's going to increase in value, so you're going to get more money. So each year, just consider the extra money you got from the present I gave you to be your present. Now, don't be that stingy. Buy him another one. But anyway, that happy birthday card is, number one, recognized a very special day. Number two, is valuable and will increase in value. How many presents have you given to anybody on this planet or have been given to you that have increased in value? There may be others, but I'm talking about just the everyday person, so many words. Going on to the next card. This next card, see why I'm proud of you, I'm excited. It shows baby feet. On these little baby feet, this is my calls on the phone, they show the bottom of some little baby feet. And on these little baby feet, somebody took a magic marker. I got one in my hand right here to my webinar people. They took this right here. They popped the top, bam, the baby was born. The baby was in the ICU. I don't know where they put him in. And they took a little marker, and they were so happy that the baby was born, and they made a happy face on the baby big toe. On this beautiful card, y'all, on the baby toe is a happy face. This baby's going to be happy when he find out what this was given to him as a gift. Now, just look at this. It says welcome, number one. So all my mothers out there, to all my females out there that have gone to, or plan on going to a baby shower, think about that birthday card. Now, let's go to the baby shower. This child has not, in this case, maybe, been brought onto the earth just yet. Ain't been spanked yet, so start making that little crying noise. Ain't even here yet. But you are giving the mother and the father of this child something that is going to increase in value every year until that child turns 18. And you'll be surprised with a little gram of gold in the middle of that card will be worth 18 years from now. That is a wonderful gift to give a mother to help them to devise what Tammy Morrison teaches to be the 9999K plan. The child is too young to get a 401k plan. You can right now set that child up with a 9999K plan right now. By the time that child graduates from high school, by the on his way to college, that child can retire. You see how valuable that card is. So if you encourage that mother, hello Susan, hello Goldie, if you encourage that mother to each week, or a month if she wants to, but let's say week in this case, just monthly, each week, to get that child, every time that child smile, whatever, every time you get that check, you are getting this child pure gold to go into his 999K plan. I mean, imagine that, what you are doing for that child, even for the whole 18 years of life. You're going to have a lot of gold for that child by the time they reach 18. They can retire before they even begin working. Do you see the value of this gold? All right. So that's a beautiful gift to give to a mother and a father, to give to their child and build that child's security by the time that child's 18, or for their own personal retirement. You know, they might want it. Well, don't get the baby card, but I mean, reference to getting the gold. Now let's go on to the I love you card. Moving on. The I love you card. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to all my non-believers out there, take a look at the screen. Eyes on me. Back in a little itty bitty video at the top of this webinar. Look up here. Look at that. You see that right there? Now look at the slide. Look at me. I have the I love you card that is on my slide. Let me tell you why I love the I love you card. Number one, if you are here on planet Earth or the human race, and you choose to love someone, another human being on this planet, you know, sometimes when they hear it, it makes them feel pretty good. It feels good when I hear it. You know, but I think people also feel good when they hear it and they believe that you're saying what you believe or believe what you're saying. You know, got to be genuine, real and sincere, okay? That's a tip for fellas out there. Got to be genuine, real and sincere. All right, but when you share that you love someone, now you might have told them many times before and stuff, you might have gave them candies and popcorns and even bought them a diamond ring to prove that to be true and stuff. But in this case, let's do something a little bit more extra, a little bit more special. When you express to them how much you love them, express you how you love them with this card that I hold in my hand. Show your love, express your love, share your love, give your love, a token of your love with this card right here. Because just like the baby card, just like the happy birthday card, your love is going to increase in value. So even if y'all decide to break up next year and stuff, you tell her, you know what, I might not love you as much anymore, but that card I gave you is going to keep on loving you and growing in love every year. By the time, you know, you decide to cash that card in, you're going to know how much I love you because that card's going to be a lot more valuable than what it is today. See what I'm saying? I mean, you want to stay with the lady or the gentleman, but, you know, that's just my analogy. But understand that when you say I love you, won't you say it in a way that's going to increase in value? I mean, that's such a valuable way of saying I love you. And think about it. When was the last time that you got pure gold for a birthday gift? I mean, well, that's birthday. Or also in the ways I love you. You might have got jewelry before, and of course you might have went in the shower at one point in time. And if it was 10, definitely if it was 10, it turned green on your neck. You know, 14 and 18, maybe it didn't. In other words, this ain't going to turn no colors on you. It is sealed nicely and completely, and it's so valuable. All right, the last card. Our last card is this. To my callers on the phone, visualize this. 24 karat pure 1 gram of gold in the middle of a card that is pearly white right now as we speak. This card that the people on the webinar are looking at is white. Nothing on it. No design. No baby feet. No I love you. No happy birthday on it. It is blank. Let me tell you why this is going to be your most valuable card that you can ever own. Because although we have, excuse me, that was not cute. Although we have hundreds, well, I should say, many cards that have many designs on them, many ways to say many things. We got from basketball to cars to all kind of stuff. You can take this card. Now, my network marketers, just put your business hat back on. You can take this card given to you by this company, Karatbars International, and you can design this card to be whatever you want it to be. You can put yourself on it. You can put your baby's picture every time for every birthday or for their first steps or for your child's graduations or a soccer game or a football game or when you got your Rolex watch from your job from being on it for 65 years, whatever the case would be. You can design anything you want on this card. So if what we have on the card is not cute enough, pretty enough, impressive enough for you, you can design it for whatever you want on it. Now, network marketers, entrepreneurs, what company you work for or even network marketing company you work for allows you to design their product to be whatever you want it to be. You may say, you know what, I think it'd be better if it was this and this or this color, that color. You know, you go tell the coffee makers, you go tell nutrition, you go tell everybody else in network marketing, oh, if you redesign your product, if I could sell better. Well, guess what? You can design this product to sell whatever you want. So you can sell it as easy as you want to sell it. See what I'm saying? What company's going to allow you to rebrand their product? To brand it to be whatever you want it to be. It can be you on that product. If you have a business, you want to show your customers appreciation. If you gave them this as a gift, as a a loyal customer, or whatever, and you have all your business information on it and stuff, they're going to show people. Listen, this store I go to buy fried chicken, they gave me this card. You know, matter of fact, it's a VIP card, and it doesn't say VIP. It's valuable. It got gold in it. But I can use the VIP card to always give me a chicken wing every time I go in there with my VIP card. And guess what? With the gold that's in the middle of this VIP card that I buy a chicken wing with, can buy $65 worth of chicken wings. That's a lot of chicken wings. See what I'm saying? You can do so much for people you care about, people in business, whatever, graduation. Just think of all the possibilities when you're able to design the car to be what you want. And it's not just a car, young ladies and gentlemen. It has value in the middle of it. Do you understand why I am excited about this product? Not only can we got beautiful products that you can give and share for whatever reason you want, so we got almost every holiday covered, but you can design it to be whatever you want it to be. Compare apples to oranges on that. Okay? I'm product driven. This is the product for me, and it's valuable. Moving on. Some facts about gold. Break it down to the very last compound. I told you you can design this car to be whatever you want it to be, make it more beautiful than what you may think it can be. But let's really break down the value of the car, because now that I have all these professionals on this call this evening, all these entrepreneurs, all these business professionals, all these potential entrepreneurs and potential business people, and just people who just want a better life. Think about it. If you're going to sell any kind of product on the planet, think about gold. And here's why. Here's the facts about gold. Let me tell you what gold cannot be. Put my cards on the phone. Gold cannot be pretty. Now, let me grab something in here. This right here, I'm just grabbing stuff around in my room. This right here is a thank you card. As you can see, this paper was placed in a printer, and the design was printed on it. So anybody else with a printer, and this paper can actually reproduce this product by printing it. See what I'm saying? Well, you can't print gold. You can't print our products. So we got security there. Number two, counterfeited. Well, yeah, they got that 24, they got that 18 karat, 10 karat gold. That ain't pure gold. And even if you did get some fool's gold, and you put this pure gold that we got, that's certified by the refinery, on a scale with some fake gold, that scale is going to tell the difference between real gold and fake gold. So you can't counterfeit our product. We got a product that can't be printed and can't be counterfeited. So once again, some more security. Also inflated. Now, all them dollars, I didn't bring my dollars last night, and some dude last week said, I think his name started with an H, Hetlife, I think. Yeah, but there you go. I think it was Hetline Nelson. Somebody counted my money. Talking about it was $35 I showed on my screen. Yeah, okay, it was actually $39 now. But anyway, but I ain't got my money to show y'all this evening. But anyway, if I had all this money and stuff, my money can be affected by inflation. And what that means, and Tammy and them and others do a very good presentation on showing how back in 1934, 1936, an ounce of gold was worth $34 and some pennies for the most part. And at that point in time, you can buy a lot of things, and then back in 1936, with an ounce of gold, $34. At the same time, a dollar could buy quite a few things. But as time went on, the value, what the dollar could buy, the dollar now buys less than what it did, back 70 years ago, 50, 60, 70 years ago. And gold can actually buy more, because now gold went from $34 an ounce to over $1,300 an ounce. So you see gold increase in value. So the purchasing power, which means the things that you can buy more with gold than you can with the currency that you possess in your wallet, in your purse, in your clothing, in a bank, in a savings account, in a CD, in stocks. It's not inflation proof, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to, as time goes on, it's going to cost more to get what you've been getting. Gas, bread, et cetera, et cetera. So, but this product here, this gold money right here, is inflation proof. Understand that when you're thinking about that money you hold on to, you might want to get some gold money. Moving on. I say reproduce, destroyed, or reproduce. Well, number one, that's kind of like the counterfeited. You can't make gold. You have to mine it in the mountains, okay? But if you can make a mountain, then you probably can go and mine some gold out of your mountain that you made, so you reproduce that mountain, okay? But if you ain't reproduce a mountain, you can't really reproduce our product. Destroyed. If I had I don't have it on me. If I had money in my pocket downstairs, I got money in my pocket downstairs. Hold on, I got some money. Oh, I got money. I got some money. And don't be counting my money, y'all, all right? I'm gonna start flashing a lot of these money again. Look at all this. Look at that. See how I be balling? I'm sorry, callers. Y'all can't see how I be balling out here in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all can't see. Let me show you all the big bills. See all them big bills and stuff? You see a lot of big bills. All right, all that money right there. Okay. Now let me show you this right here. All right. This right here. Now that's paper money, currency. Let me show you only the big bills. The currency money, okay? This right here is gold money. To all my callers on the telephone, what I hold in my hand that you cannot see, that you might have seen on the internet, according to the person, hopefully the person who invited you to this call kind of gave you an idea what you was coming to this call about, but if not, I'm going to tell you right now. What I hold in my hand is a card that has all the certification, all the documentation to prove that this is real 24 karat gold. All the certification information is on this card with the 24 karat gold encased in it. It's like an all-in-one product. So you can take this anywhere in the world that accept gold as currency or recognize gold as currency, or money in this case, and basically use this to buy products and services. see what I'm saying? Or they exchange and pay debts, whatever the case may be, or exchange for their currency. This is what we call gold money. Now, if you got some gold, you may have some paperwork to prove that it's gold, but see, you have to carry that around with you. But it's already encased on this card. So because all the documentation for this gold is on this card, makes this gold money. So if you never in your life seen gold money, you are looking at gold money. It's real. We ain't talking about it. We being about it. This is gold money, ladies and gentlemen. It's real. This is paper money. This is currency. That's old, will be AKA IOUs. This is real money right here, ladies and gentlemen. I hold pure gold in my hand that is money. I'd rather have this because it can't be printed, counterfeited, inflated, reproduced, or destroyed. But if I took that dollar bill, rip it in half, guess what I got? I got a half a dollar bill. Now, where in the United States can you go with a half a dollar bill and buy something? Take your time. Think about it. I'll repeat the question. Where in the USA or anywhere in the world can you go with a half of a $1 bill, any dollar bill in this case, and purchase anything on this planet? Well, if you know some place, let me know, and I'm going to rip up a lot of my money and get double for my money, okay? But other than that, no place on earth. If you didn't rip this to destroy this currency here, it's worth nothing, okay? But if you take this gold money I hold in my hand, and you take that gram out the middle of it, which is worth 65 US dollars, 65 US dollars, that means 65 of these, a bunch of this, and you break this in half, supposedly destroy it, guess what you got? You have two pieces of gold now. And because gold maintains its value, now you have $32.50 on, of gold. In other words, the whole point is, even if you destroy our product, it still holds its value. Rust. If it rained today when I was driving back from Augusta to Atlanta, and if this got wet, it's rust-proof. Our product is rust-proof. Is yours? Also fireproof. If we were neighbors, and I live next door to you, and I'm at my house, I'm counting my whole bunch of ones. And I ain't been to no strip club. I got all these ones and stuff. When I go to the restaurant, I like to tip. Anyway, actually, I be tipping with these big bills. Okay, I'm lying. But anyway, I had these whole bunch of ones. With my point, yeah, fire. Okay, I had all this money on my table. I'm counting my ones, boy. I just got back in town, boy. All that money I done made with my previous network marketing company. Oh, yeah, boy. Mr. World Famous is balling. All right. Guy, you're my next door neighbor. You on your coffee table and you lining up your gold money. You got your gold or just gold in general. Just pure gold in this case. You got your gold money. God forbid, fire come through the neighborhood, burn both of our houses down. Fireman come, big hoses, wetting everything up. Everything I own is now black ashes and all wet and muddy on the ground. I run back to my coffee table because I had all this money in the coffee table. I just got back in town. All the things I was going to buy with all this money I made, all my ones and everything. All these ones I'm going to buy, all these things with a whole bunch of ones and stuff. And you're next door walking through your stuff. All right, I'm realizing that all my money's gone. Money's been burnt up. Money's been destroyed. Remember, paper currency, this stuff right here, it ain't fireproof, okay? On the other hand, I go to your house and we dig to your ashes, and guess what we find? We find your gold. Gold is fireproof, ladies and gentlemen. So my callers on the phone, if you didn't know this, gold can't be destroyed by fire. And even if you can get gold to melt, which requires 1945.4 degrees to melt this, even melted, it maintains its value. You cannot destroy. If I melted your product or service that you're selling right now or even working for, that they're selling right now, if I burnt it to the very last compound, will it still maintain its value? Well, certain metals do, like silver and stuff, but I mean gold, which is the most valuable. Will it still maintain its value? If your answer is no, then you might want to consider this. Also, time. This gold was here before us. And when you go on to the big house, heaven, when you go on to the big house, this gold gonna be here after you. And the good thing about it being here after you is that it can be passed on to your children to continue your legacy, your business from generation to generation. It was here before us. It's going to be here after us. It's going to outlive us. Gold don't die. It's not affected by time, ladies and gentlemen. But is your product or service that you offering or working with, will it expire? Anyway, Ed, you ain't got to feed this. It don't produce milk or cheese. It don't put food on your table. You don't have to feed this. It ain't that kind of product. Fertilize. You ain't got to water it, no special super grow, none of that stuff at all. It's in the mountains. It's there. Require no maintenance. It has no moving parts. It's not a Bentley engine. It's not a Rolls-Royce engine. It's not a cell phone that requires maintenance, because on the cahoots. There's no maintenance. You have to worry about paying anything to get this fixed. It's pure gold. This is the real deal right here. Limited lifetime warranty, yes. Them products and services that you might have an offer, they might have that warranty. That's why it's at the bottom of every sales page. Well, like, limited warranty, whatever, or warranty of some sort, but it has a certain amount of time. They don't have a lifetime. Why? Because that product after a certain amount of time loses its value to the point to where it ain't even worth fixing. Now, what other company you dealing with got a product like ours that'll never lose its value? All right? Are you with me so far? And no expiration date. So if you're dealing with anything that's consumable, which I do because I believe in good health and I do consume nutritional products, so I am with it, nothing against that. But when it comes to business, I kind of like this gold thing because if I fill my garage up with a whole bunch of coffee or nutritional supplements, quote unquote, that stuff might eventually expire. Then all that money I spent, and if I haven't sold it, I lost. You can keep this. You can keep a whole bunch of these gold cards in your garage for years, and it's going to be worth more than the day that you bought it. Those are the facts about gold. That is why I'm excited about the product, ladies and gentlemen. You should be excited now about what you are about to get your hands on to share with the world. But it's more than that. Keep it moving. The moving of money. We about to get into this money, ladies and gentlemen. But there's two things I need you to understand. And the first thing is the movement of money. Now, to all my business people out there, for my business people to all my guests out there, if you don't understand the movement of money, let me break it down to you. When people get paid, money moves. When this money goes from my hand to somebody else's hand, money is moving. So as you notice, as money is moving, money is being made. When people spend money, when you're purchasing stuff, money is being moved. When you use ATMs, get your money from the machine because the money is physically in movement, taking action, flying and going all over the place, being exchanged. Money is moving. Stay with me now. When you buy goods and services, money is moving. When you save and invest your money in some other opportunity, money is moving. And the point of the matter is, as long as money, in this case, your money is moving, you can be making money. As long as money is moving, money is being made. Understand that. It's very important when it comes to building wealth. When money's moving, money's being made. Ain't no wealthy person that just sitting on a whole bunch of money, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, they're moving their money somehow, some way, somewhere, okay? Going on to my next step. Perpetual growth. On my slide here. Understand this. My callers can't see the slide here. On the slide, you have two choices. If I offered you $5,000 every day for 31 days, would you take it? Or if I offered you a penny that's going to double every day, would you take that? What would you rather have? $5,000 a day for a whole month or a penny that's going to double every day for a whole month? Well, let's break it down. Let's go to the $5,000 a day. For my callers on the webinar, they see how much that's going to wind up being at the end of the month or 31 days later. At the end of 31 days, to my callers on the phone, if I gave you $5,000 every day for 31 days, do you know if you haven't spent any of it, at the end of 31 days, you will possess $155,000. Now, raise your hand. I'm raising my hand right now. Today I am. If I can do some of that money a month from now, I can use that money. Nothing wrong with that money there. Ain't nothing wrong with that money there. That money there, if I had that much money a month from now, hey, it ain't going to hurt nothing. Okay. Well, I agree with that. But for me personally, Mr. World Famous, to you, if you met me and we talked and had this conversation, I would tell you this. The car I'm going to get is going to be Mercedes S600. Special color red. I forgot the name of it, but it looks red to me, but it's pretty. And the reason why I'm getting it red because no one else got the red. I want my car to stand out. That car is going to cost me before taxes. I already priced it because you can build it online. I built mine online. $185,000 before taxes, before shipping and handling and all that stuff. It's going to take about 5 or 6 months for them to design the car that I designed. Okay, it's going to take them a while for me to even get the car. Well, $155,000, I can't even get what I want. So although it is a lot of money a month from now, and it's going to change a lot of lives a month from now, you have to think beyond a month from now. Let's think beyond that. So let's go to the penny. Now, that same penny that I gave you on day one, you walked away. Next day when you woke up, on your little nightstand, there was 2 pennies. Your penny doubled. Oh, okay, well, I got 2 pennies. I ain't going to touch it. There's only 2 pennies. You go to work, you come home, you eat your dinner, you go to bed, shower, go to bed. Wake up the next day, there's 4 pennies on your nightstand. Hey, this money is doubling every day. Now, they gave me a penny, but here it is, day 3, I got 4 cents. Fast forward to day 15. You have on your nightstand $163.84 worth of pennies on your nightstand. Piled high. No rollers, just piled high. So your nightstand get heavy. You got to put this alarm clock on the floor now because there's no room on your nightstand. All right, so you think, whoa, that's pretty good though. He gave me a penny. Here it is. 2 weeks later, I got $163. Let's go to day 25. All morning on your bedroom floor, you want to step down into a whole $167,000. Yeah, $167,000 worth of pennies all over your bedroom floor. Okay, you exceeded in 25 days $155,000 that you got from getting that $5,000 a day. Ain't a lot of money now, is it? Wasn't the best decision now, it wasn't. Let's go to day 30. $5 million. Matter of fact, you're not even sleeping in your bedroom now because with 5 million pennies in your bedroom, there you can't even walk in it. If you open the bedroom door, you're going to get trapped by a whole bunch of pennies. You can't even go to your bedroom. You got to sleep on the couch that night, okay? At the end of 31 days, that's $10 million in pennies. Hopefully you wrap them all up by then and send them to the bank and got the cash money for that, okay? But understand this. By a penny, double every day. That's called perpetual growth. You want something that's going to double. You want perpetual growth. Perpetual growth was going to be your best friend. So do you understand and feel me on that? While moving money and perpetual growth is so important, even when how it pertains to this opportunity, and I'm going to explain that to you. The secret. I told you in the beginning. I hear an echo. Am I echoing everybody? Give me a yes or no, maybe so. C-stand, one of that. Well, anyway, I'm going to continue. The secret. I told you about it. It's good for you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. I told you about it. The secret you're going to learn. To all my guests out there, that the wealthy, rich, successful, and business people, well, I'm going to say those individuals, live by. And this secret is so simple, it's going to change your life. And you can start it tonight. You start it today. Double. Here we go. The secret is to pay yourself first. So my call is on the phone. My slide says in big letters, pay yourself first. There's 3 keywords in this statement. Pay means when you do your 9 to 5 or your 40, 50, 60 hours you do every week that you have to drive to every day, to get that money at the end of the week or the end of 2 weeks or the end of the month. When you get that pay, you want to get that pay, that's the first word, then yourself. You want to pay yourself. Now, you already been paid by the people you're working with. They paid you what they assume your time is worth, and you agree to that when you work more than that. They paid you that. Now, it's time for you to pay you. So you get paid twice. He's paying you. Now, you going to pay you. And with the money that you was paid by the person who paid you, pay yourself first. Now, let me tell you what I mean by first. Let's take this analogy. When wealthy people get money, when they get paid, make money, they pay themselves first. They take a certain percentage or whatever it is, amount of money, pay themselves first. That's for them. That's off the top. Then the money that they have left, they cover their bills, their toys, their expenses, their responsibilities, their investments, whatever else it is. They take whatever's left after they pay themselves first for all that other stuff. Now, somebody, what you may do at this point in time, which they consider to be a poverty mindset or a broke type mindset or just a wrong mindset, is maybe the average person, I would assume, because I could be wrong, when they get money, they take care of their bills and responsibilities and this and this and this and this, and then whatever they got left, they save after they paid everything and everyone else first. Well, see, the wealthy people don't do that. That one change you make right now in your life will change your life. That you pay yourself first. You work for it. Make that self-sacrifice to change your life. Put that money aside. And at the bottom of my slide it says, most of all, save the money you pay yourself first. Because I'm going to tell you what to do with that money you're going to save. I'm going to tell you exactly what you must do. Okay? You feel me? Do you understand that point I'm making here? Pay yourself first. If you can raise your right, your left hand, your pinkies, your tongue, your toes, your fingers, your ear, if you can raise it right now and say, you know what, from now on, when I get paid, I'm going to pay me first. I'm going to make a promise to myself. I'm going to pay me first. If you were that strong, that disciplined, that determined enough to do that, you just changed your life from that one secret. That's simple. And if that's too hard for you to do, I'm not going to tell you to exit my webinar, but the rest of it may not make any sense to you. but I hope you stay and learn more, okay? Because that should be so simple for you to do. All right, you're going to save that money you get to. Moving on. What Karatbars International is going to offer you is a free savings account. Remember I told you that money that you get, you pay yourself first because you decided that decision for your life. You save that money. Well, Karatbars International for 100% free is going to give you a free savings account for that money that you pay yourself first. But it's not going to save your money. What they're going to do is exchange your money for this gold money I showed you on the screen a little bit earlier that I'm looking to locate, that I will find and show you again as soon as I locate it. It is right here. You take this money, you paid yourself. Look at me, eyes on me, look at the screen. You pay all this money you paid yourself when you got paid because you're smart now. You're on your way to becoming wealthy. So you took this and you exchanged it for this. All them little cards on the screen, you did that. And you can do this, from this to this, for free. Why wouldn't you do this for free when you already know, I already explained to you that's going to increase in value? This is not going to increase in value. I told you how much you can buy for, what you could buy for $1 back in the day, and how much it takes a lot more of these now to buy the same flim-flam thing, but you can buy a lot more with these. So why not say this gold money over this paper currency? Karatbars International is giving you the free savings account to do it. No excuse why you won't get a free savings account and exchange, like Boomer says, Dan says, exchange paper money and put the gold money in your gold piggy bank. There are 3 votes in the world, one in Switzerland, one in Germany, one in Singapore. They save you a paper currency for gold money. Keep your money in a vault and not in a bank, where it's going to increase in value. How many of y'all out there got international money? I got international money, y'all. My money's in Germany. I got gold in Germany in a vault. That's right. I got some money in the bank. Most of it is gold in Germany right now because I'm practicing what the people practice. Okay? So that is free. You have learned now all that gold I told you about, all that money you're making on your 9 to 5 and haven't decided what kind of, you may be relying on that 401k plan. I told you, start your own 9999K plan. You started with this. That's free. That's free, ladies and gentlemen. So all my guests out there, it's free. Exchange your paper currency for gold money in the vault. That's going to increase in value your own 9999K plan. What's so hard about that? Going on to my next slide. Ooh, y'all got me sweating out here. The right stand, the best asset. Karatbars International has a financial tool that is best to have and not need than to need and not have. I like to break this down with an analogy of me in my backyard. Now, I don't have any pets, just an analogy, so this is fiction. Me in my backyard building a doghouse for my cat. I didn't see any cat houses when I went to Pets R Us. Well, maybe they got them, I ain't see any. So I decided, since they're probably small anyway, I want my cat to have like a mansion. So I decided to build a doghouse. So the building is going to be bigger than the cat house, which means my cat going to be living in a mansion, okay? So to the cat, to you, it's a doghouse. To the cat, it's a mansion. So I'm out there building my mansion for my cat, a.k.a. a doghouse. And because I'm using wood and hammers and nails, I happen to get a splinter. Splinter in my finger. In my pinky finger. Well, I'm not a fan of needles. So to me, it's kind of like a splinter can represent a needle. So, I get a little paranoid about that. And I decided I had to take myself to the emergency room. I would call an ambulance, but they're going to get here in time. I had to go to the emergency room. So I jump in my car. I'm driving with one hand. I'm switching gears with one hand. I'm letting down my window with the other hand because I can't use this hand because there's a splinter in his finger. And it is not good for me, okay? I'm on my way to the hospital. And I walk up to the little booth, a little glass booth, and the lady there with a little nonchalant face saying, "How can I help you, sir? What's your emergency?" And I say, "Well, lady, what I need you to do right now, because this is an emergency, I need you, eyes on me, look at the top, I need you to call the professionals, those degree professionals in the back somewhere who went to school for 4 to 8 years, maybe even more than that, to get the information and the knowledge and the expertise to remove this splinter from me building a mansion for my cat, a.k.a. a doghouse, out of my finger." Okay? Get the professionals right now to remove that. I'm a U.S. citizen and I want service. Okay. She ain't got no problem with doing so, but she gonna have a couple of questions for me. She gonna slide this piece of paper in my face. She gonna say, "Fill this out." But this ain't it. But she gonna say, "Fill this." One day diet. I don't need it. But anyway, she gonna say, "Fill this out." Now I'm like, lady, number one, I'm left-handed, and it's in my left hand, so I can't write. So you have to fill that out for me. But I said, before you even do that, why do I need to fill out all this paperwork to get you to get them degree professionals to remove the splinter from my finger? She will say, because they need to be paid. And if you don't have the insurance to pay them, they're not going to come out and remove nothing from your finger, okay? So I'm in a dilemma here. Now let's go back to the statement. It's best to have and not need than to need and not have. So if I had insurance on it when I didn't need it, because I'm a healthy guy, I take care of myself. I don't build mansions for my cat every day, So I didn't think I needed it, so I didn't have it. Then to need it and not have it and not need it, need not have it. See, if I had it when I didn't need it, when I do need it, when I'm in the emergency room, it's gonna go smoothly. It's gonna be smooth. They're gonna take care of me. Person gonna come out, they're gonna put it out, and they're gonna send me a bill for $3,500 for something my girlfriend probably could have did. Okay, but anyway, I need professionals when it comes to these needle type things. All right, it's best to need not have. And when I'm saying all that, to say this about Karatbars International. We have a safe and fast, easy gold accumulation program that offers each participant the opportunity to exchange paper or digital money, that means the money in your account, for 999.9 24-karat pure gold money, which I keep showing you. If you look at the screen, it's real, it exists, without a banker or a broker. At independent Karatbars International affiliate, Karatbars pays you referral rewards every Friday for telling those who choose to use the system to protect and multiply their capital and protect their legacy and prepare for their 999K plan. What all that means is this, ladies and gentlemen. I already showed you. It's a free savings account. The savings account is going to allow you to accumulate gold, because if wealthy people own gold, by you accumulating gold, guess what? You're on your way to becoming wealthy. Yes, you can become wealthy with gold. So see how simple that is? You got the money, we got the gold, we got the savings plans, and we got the international vaults. It's a marriage made in heaven. Take your paper currency, exchange it for the real money, for the gold money, and have a nice day, okay? But be disciplined. Pay yourself first. Do you understand what we do? And because we get paid referral rewards when we tell everybody else about this, and they do the same thing. We get referral rewards, and they pay us every Friday for it. And they've been in business for 4 years, and they ain't missed a payday yet. Worldwide, okay? Karatbars don't play. So do you feel me on that? It's best to have this account and not need it, and fill it up with gold by exchanging your paper currency that you made from paying yourself first into this free gold savings account. So you see, I just showed you how to become wealthy for free. And when you share this with others, we're going to reward Karatbars, and that's going to reward you for telling everybody. And you can make money off rewards from sharing this with everybody else for free. Moving on. The money. If just getting paid that one way by sharing this with everybody else, and they decide to get their free savings account to begin to exchange their paper money for gold money so they can be on their way to becoming wealthy, create that legacy, start their own 9999K plan. See how all this makes sense? You feel me how it's all coming together like a comedian does with jokes? Let me tell you about the kind of money you can make if you become a real affiliate with Karatbars International. You become a free affiliate. Get your little residuals, et cetera, et cetera. But if you become a paid affiliate, guess what? I'm gone. You get paid 7 different ways. When you decide to become a paid affiliate for Karatbars International with that one product that increases in value every year, cannot be destroyed, is waterproof, is rust-proof, all that stuff, we will pay you 7 different ways to share that with others. By you sharing this with others and building a team of people, we're going to pay you in 7 different ways. So if you think you're just going to become wealthy by accumulating all this gold, we're going to help you become wealthy much more quickly by paying you 7 different ways to become a paid affiliate. Okay, and there's another time I'm going to go back to in a moment. Matter of fact, let me go back to the slide. I got to state my disclaimer. Here's our disclaimer before I get to this money. Income projections are shown in U.S. dollars. The action plan uses mathematical examples that are dependent upon following this plan, as Mr. World Famous is going to describe it to you this evening. Results can vary based on your activity, which means you practice the wealth you pay yourself first, and also the activity of your team, which I'm going to explain to you in a moment. Now, to get your team, you want to tell them about this. Invite them to these calls. We do these calls 7 days a week, every day a week. Okay, 2 times a day. Every day a week, 7 days, yeah, same thing. We do these calls 2 times a day, 12 p.m. Eastern time, and also 9 p.m. Eastern time, as you're 9 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, and you're watching this right now. Now, the people that you want to get are going to be some special people. I'm going to tell you about them in a moment. But this is going to be one way that you get them. I'm showing on my screen to all my callers on the phone, so grab your pencil and paper or put this in your phone. A phone number that's going to help you find people like yourself who came on this call who are also business professionals. This call right, this phone number I'm about to give you has a 3-minute sizzle call that's going to separate the real from the fake, the serious from the tire kickers. You don't have to worry about getting the wrong people with Karatbars International. We're going to give you the tools to help you to get the right people. And I'm going to tell you tonight how to choose the right people too. But this telephone number is so powerful because this 3-minute call is going to either make them help them to make a decision or it's going to keep them moving. And it's okay if they keep it moving, okay? You keep doing what you got to do for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, for your future, for your legacy, for your generation, for your retirement. You keep doing that because you got to do you so that you got to become better so you can be better for others and do more for others if that's what you choose to. The phone number is area code 218-844-3182. It's going to be your best friend. Write it down. 218-844-3182. And if you haven't heard it already, take time out after this webinar to listen to it. You see what I'm talking about. It's a powerful call. Also, it's going to ask you to enter a code. That code is 30108646. I'm going to slow it down. 30108646. For all my people on the telephone who can't see the slide. That's going to help you to build your business. Hands down, no question. Separate real from the fake. Well, keep it moving. See what I'm saying? Or off from that free savings account. You know how valuable it is. All right. Dream lifestyle. My call's on the phone. Remember, I told you we get paid in 7 ways. We got the free way and we got the paid way. Let me tell you the kind of money you can make if you become a paid affiliate. If you want to get paid in 7 ways with pure gold money. If you become a bronze affiliate, I'm going to say the numbers. A bronze affiliate, which is going to be a investment one time of $135. My call is on the phone. To become a bronze affiliate, a paid affiliate with Karatbars International, to get paid in 7 different ways, in addition to the money that you're making in your gold savings account, if you become a bronze affiliate, it is $135 one time. We don't do this annually. There's no other money, no monthly purchases, no qualification, recommendations, stipulations, none of that stuff. You pay it one time, and your return on your investment has the potential, for my cards on the phone, of being $4,445 12 weeks from now. Let me paint a better picture for you. You spend $135 or $135 one time, and there's a potential of 4 weeks from now, which is 3 months from now, you'll be bringing in over $4,000 a week. I don't know how much money you need to have every week to live your dream lifestyle, to do whatever it is that you desire to do with your life, for yourself, for your family, those you care for, et cetera, because really think beyond yourself with this opportunity. But at $4,000 enough, you're going to love us. You're going to love us at $4,000. Oh, my God, Mr. World Famous, that's 6 figures a year. That'll change my life. And all I got to do is invest one time of $135. Yeah. Okay, but for y'all out there, say, you know what, it's $4,000. I need more than that. Well, if you decide to become a paid affiliate and become silver affiliate, that's going to be one-time cost of $350. Now, when you come in at $350, you're going to get paid more money. You're going to make more money. Matter of fact, you'll be making over $17,000 a week. That's the potential 12 weeks from now with our 12-week plan that Pastor Di and Miles made up. They made a plan that to give you the potential of making over $17,000 a week, and all you spent was $350. So that PlayStation 4 you thought about buying, that Xbox One you thought about buying, put that on hold for a minute, because you better buy a whole bunch of them 3 months from now if you take that same money and invest it one time into this opportunity. Gold is going to cost you $800. I don't see why you shouldn't go gold if you're in a gold company. The tax timing came. Some of y'all sitting on that money. Some of y'all got that money. If you still got $800 left, would you? If I told you could spend $800 to be a millionaire in 3 months from now, would you spend $800? And if I told you the product was gold and showed you what I showed you earlier on my slides, would you believe it? With that product, do you believe there's potential of being a millionaire 3 months from now with the product that I described to you in detail earlier? And for that, you simply become a gold affiliate and drop that $800, and there's the potential money. You're a millionaire in 3 months from now. So what on earth are you doing, plan on doing, or even heard about doing, had a plan for you to make you a millionaire in 3 months? I didn't say with a whole bunch of catalog and website full of products and services that you hope to sell to make this money. We're talking about the best product on the planet. And see, I don't know if any people that are wealthy own the product that you're trying to sell right now. I don't know if they own it, buy it, or even know it exists. But they know gold exists They know gold exists, and they will buy your gold. They want gold. They understand that gold also is part of their wealth, helps to make them wealthy. So which would you rather have? Now, if you want to go VIP and bring it over $32,000 because $25,000 wasn't enough, VIP gonna cost you $2,000. Where on earth can you spend $2,000 one time in your life and have a potential 3 months from now, 12 weeks from now of being a millionaire? How many times have you invested $2,000 and 3 months later was a millionaire, or even had the potential of becoming a millionaire in 3 months? Karatbars International has given you that opportunity. Do y'all feel me on this? Let me go to the next slide. Let me show you some more detailed numbers. This is our plan. I'm coming back. I'm moving. Yeah, here we go. Because we had an hour. Remember I told you, once you get that sizzle call, that's the first step. Get the person you want to consider. Give them to the sizzle call. That's the first thing you want to do. Because they're going to separate the real from the fake. They're going to either kind of recognize the vision, they're going to, or they're not. And there's nothing wrong if they don't. There's a lot of other things on earth they can be doing and going to do. Nothing wrong with it. Not everybody desires to maybe become better so they can do better. They may be content to where they are, and nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I'm not, but maybe they are. Okay, let's talk about those two people. This slide here from my callers on the phone, it says winners do what losers won't. Repeat it. Winners do, the key word here, the action word here is do, they take action. What losers won't. They won't do it, so they won't even take action. It's kind of like the Olympics. You want to be the number, or let's say basketball, you want to be the next Kobe Bryant, but you ain't willing to practice. Remember, winners do people who are winning because they're doing something that losers won't do or ain't even doing. Well, we told you what you got to do. And when you get them people from that sizzle call, you let them know what they got to do. You say, you know what, sir or ma'am? To be a winner and to be on my team of winners, there's one thing I require you to do in the beginning. Can you save money? Well, y'all can save money. Okay, now, but that money that you save is the money that you've been saving in all your life. Has it been, kind of after what you got left? When I make my money, I pay my bills and stuff, and whatever I got left, I save that. That's traditional. That is traditional. To do what you got to do and then save what's left. You want to save for yourself, but you wait until after you've done all the other stuff, and you try to save whatever's left, sacrificing other things. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to keep getting what you're getting. See, we're winners now. We're going to do things a little bit different because we want our lives to be different. When you do things different, different things happen. For things to be different, you got to do something different. I told you what to do. You want to make sure they can do that. If they can save money, say, well, okay, are you willing to pay yourself first? Because that's what you got to do. If they wouldn't say that, if they wouldn't have paid themselves first, you want them on your team. That is a winner. Now, understand, you got to be a winner. You got to be paying yourself first and exchange your paper money for gold money, all right? Don't be looking for winners and you a loser, okay? Keep it real, okay? So you want people to, because if you do it, they're going to duplicate what you do. So you got to set that example. And I wanted to take time on this slide because I really want you to understand when you think about people, I got to tell people about this stuff. Oh, my God. Well, I told you how to do it. Put them on a sizzle call. Separate the real from the fake. And then when you got your real people, now you want to make sure they're winners. And then that one little task by paying themselves first and saving the money they pay as gold money is what they got to do. So if they're not willing to save, maybe they won't win on your team because that's the rules to this game. That's the game plan. That's when they write up the X and the O's so that you can win. That's the X's and the O's. Pay yourself first. Exchange gold money for. See what I'm saying? Do you feel me on that? Why you want winners? So don't worry about the masses. Just worry about the winners. You get winners that get winners that get winners that get winners that get winners. We're going to have what is called perpetual growth. And perpetual growth is what's going to help you. If you're looking at this slide right here, bringing that $4,000 a week. Perpetual growth. You're getting your money. You're moving your paper money into gold money. So you got to move in the money practice. You understand that? You're moving your money now. Taking the money you're making, you're moving it into gold money. All right? You're moving money now. You're doing that. I told you that earlier. You're moving money smart. You're doing it, and it's working. You're moving the money into gold money. That's step one for you. And two, perpetual growth. You want to tell two people so that penny can double, so that them people can double. Those two that tell two that tell two that tell two that tell two. Perpetual growth. You see what happened with a penny. Imagine that being people. Imagine that being 0.0001. You did that point, not even 1% of that, but 0.0001. That's still 1,000 people. Let's say 100. Perpetual growth is going to show you this money right here that you see. Perpetual growth is going to get you this lifestyle. Perpetual growth. So that means you got to share it. But don't share it with just anybody. Share it with winners, okay? You understand that? That's the potential. 4,000 weeks. There's the breakdown. There's a breakdown of it 4 weeks from now. Simply duplicating the people and people that duplicate this over and over again, that's the money you make. And now, that's if they say, like I said on my slide, that's what will happen in a perfect world scenario. I like this part of my presentation because sometimes I diffuse everybody who I got hyped. You know, oh my God, whoa, perfect, whoa, Mr. World Famous, perfect, whoa. Dog, I got to be perfect to make that kind of money? Whoa, Mr. World Famous, you done got me all excited. Now you might have discouraged me a little bit. Why? Let's actually break down the word perfect. Perfect, it's an adjective, word that describes it now. Having all the required or desirable elements, qualities, or characteristics as good as it is possible to be. To make something completely free from faults or defects or as close to such condition as possible. Now, did I just describe you? I did not describe myself with that definition of being perfect, and maybe I didn't describe you. So once again, you may think, okay, well, if that's a perfect plan to make that money, and I'm not perfect, and I can't do what you just described a perfect person would do, or would be in this case, how am I going to make that money? Well, guess what? That's not even an excuse, ladies and gentlemen. Not being perfect is not an excuse. Why? Because what on earth can a human do perfectly? What on earth can a human do perfectly? If you're not perfect, what makes you think you can do something perfectly if you're not even perfect yourself? Well, believe it or not, it's humanly possible. On this slide here, it says perfect game. On this slide, from my call from the phone, is a bowling ball on a bowling alley. Now, if you understand the game of bowling, when you roll 10 strikes, that's considered a perfect game. And you notice the word perfect is in the description of rolling 10 strikes. So I just proved to you. So all the folks out there that figure they got to be perfect to make this money, you ain't got to be perfect. You ain't got to be degreed. You got to be able to bounce the ball, slam dunk, win a court in law, operate or do brain surgery. You don't got to do none of that to basically do something perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Bowling, these people probably don't got doctorates in bowling. They may, but how many of those people do it? In other words, my whole point is you don't got to be perfect to do something perfectly. And if you do our plan perfectly as we described it, get a free account, pay yourself first, exchange paper money for gold money, and share this with some more people and stuff, that money will be your reality. That perfect scenario will be your perfect reality. I'm just making this stuff up purposely, all these analogies. It can be real for you. And if you came close, will that even still change your life? Silver is even more money. When you drop that, and I'm not going into a lot of detail on my plan. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. The person who told you about this opportunity probably going into a lot more details about our plans. Remember, there's 7 ways I told you to get paid. And I'm really only showing you 2. I'm showing you the upfront money, also the cycling money when folks do perpetual growth. For moving money, perpetual growth, I'm only showing you 2 ways, okay? So understand, the money I'm talking about, we have 7 ways of making this money. This money is real. This money is a reality. Pastor I was going to tell you that people make this money. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. This is just not numbers on a slide. People live this. I showed you. The money is real. Here's gold money. Gold money exists. Here's a gold product. The product exists. It's real. These numbers I'm showing you are real. The strategy is so simple. Pay yourself first. Be the discipline and find you some winners that can do the same thing. That's the strategy to this money. And the gold, my slide now shows you gold. 15% if anybody decides to join this business, whether they come in as a gold, silver, bronze affiliate, you're going to get 15% because the percentages change according to what you want to come in as. And once again, if it's a little confusing right now, the person who invited you to this and the other leaders, the other webinars we do every day do a much more detailed and better job. But just understand, my point to you is I want you to understand this vision and understand the potential that you have of Karatbars International. Even if you don't understand that the potential is real, it exists. One more thing you should not forget, because you see VIP $34,000 a week, but it's one more thing that you should not forget, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Karatbars International, is that if you did this for 3 months, if you paid yourself every week for 3 months, and the money that you paid yourself, you exchange for gold money there for 3. If you did that for 3 months, the 12 weeks we told you about, to make that money to live your dream lifestyle, if you did that, You know that this slide shows 12 grams of gold. That is how much gold you will own. That'll be yours. You will own in a vault somewhere in the world, or you can have it shipped to you and store wherever you want to store it for free. After all that money you paid yourself for, you supposedly spent on gold, if you want to use that terminology, look what you got to show for it. You own gold now. Do you know that is $780 worth of gold? How many of you have already saved $780 in 3 months? With this opportunity, you can not only can you get paid 7 ways, you will have a savings account filled with over $700 in gold for simply doing this business and sharing it with others. How simple, how of a win-win can you get from that? Look at the win-win. Look at the win-win, win-win, win-win all day, every day. And when you start making all this money, ladies and gentlemen, Karatbars International will give you a, look at the screen, look at eyes on me, back of the little video. They will give you a MasterCard, your own personal MasterCard. My MasterCard is black and gold, ladies and gentlemen. Black cards are popular, and gold is what I'm dealing right now, okay? Now, and also at the top of this card, if you look, you probably can see more detail on the slide, but at the top of this card, above the 542, that number, well, at the top of the card, you see the word Karatbars. What other network marketing company you are with or have been with have their own MasterCard, have their own credit card? You got to be a bad member jammer, and you can't be a scam to get your own credit card. We even got our own watches. That's not it, but we even got our own watches, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, if you come to Miami and meet me at Miami, May the 7th of 2014 in Miami of this year, a couple of months from now, you're going to see my Karatbars watch, ladies and gentlemen. I got the card. I got the watch. I'm going to be smelling like Karatbars cologne. It's going to be on like popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Back to the card here. This chip above the card. It has a little chip. You might can see it. If you are an international individual who owns a passport and travels internationally, you might as well, you probably didn't see that actual chip. But there's a similar chip in your card, which means that you can go anywhere in the world because that card makes you international to travel anywhere in the world internationally. We have it on our credit card, on our MasterCard. What that means is you can go anywhere in the world and use this card. You don't got to search for a Bank of America or Wells Fargo. Our card is an international credit card. How many of you own an international credit card? 9 to 10 times out of 10 if you're in Karatbars International, you own an international credit card. If you don't, you can own one with us. So when you travel the world, spend your money. When you want to go to your boat in Singapore, Switzerland, or Germany, you got the card to spend that money. We have our own credit card. We have our own cologne. We have our own champagne. We have our own watch. Karatbars International is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. We are the real deal. We're going to pay you every week on this card. You know what? If I got to say anything else to convince you, you was not listening, okay? You was not feeling what I was saying. You do not share the vision that Harold Sykes has presented for the whole world to see and to simply indulge upon to change your life forever. I am Mr. World Famous. That is my presentation. I thank you all for hanging in there for the 1 hour and 9 minutes for this presentation. I hope that you're going to do that one thing to change your life and join our family and basically go to the top with us. Be on your way to becoming wealthy. That is my webinar. I'm going to take it to pass it out, take it out of here, and I'm going to do my spin.
Thank you so much, Mr. World Famous. Pastor Dye, yes, here. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to just give a quick 2 or 3 minute overview of everything that Mr. World Famous said. Now, we've been here for a while, and just bear with me for another couple of minutes or so. This is what you've heard here on this webcast. We're not trying to sell anybody anything. That's not our job. That's not our motive here in Karatbars. Mr. Sykes made gold, currency grade gold, 999.9, 24 karat currency grade gold available to the whole world. Prior to Karatbars coming on the scene, ladies and gentlemen, we are a category creator. In other words, we're the first to do what we do. And even though there are other companies that's trying to mimic us now, but we will still always be the granddaddy or the founder of this venture of what we are doing and have brought to the whole world. We're in over 116 countries as we speak, and that number is growing every month.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tens of thousands of people all over and around the world that have helped to break every record out here in this industry. Since we created that 12-week plan and introduced it to the whole world on July the 1st of 2013, we've broken every record. We have a record number. It's in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We have more people receiving every week, not every month, not every year, but every week, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and even all the way up to 50 per week. I hesitated on purpose. Some of you have prayed for a financial breakthrough. You've just heard it and seen it on this webcast tonight. Some of you have dreamed of a financial breakthrough. You've dreamed and prayed for your financial ship to come in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just about making money, but if you are willing to follow, and I'm going to give it to you in 5 steps, if you're willing to follow everything that Mr. World Famous told us tonight, do it exactly like he told it. But you know what? What most people's problem is, they are trying to explain everything, and they are running people away. They are saying just enough for people to say, "Oh, I already know about that. I don't need to get in another one of those things." Ladies and gentlemen, this is not another thing. This is a worldwide movement that has gotten the whole world's attention. Every government on the planet's attention. Every financial institution is on the planet's attention. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real deal. We're not trying to sell anybody anything. We're simply just trying to share information that should be all over everywhere. If it was taught in the school system, guess what? People wouldn't have to work for somebody else. That's one of the reasons why it's not shared. People spend tens of thousands of dollars and anywhere from 2 to 12 plus years to go to school to get a piece of paper that will supposedly or hopefully help them to receive and earn a 6-figure income a year. Our lowest position is a double 6-figure per year, ladies and gentlemen. For $135 one time, $135 one time. But listen to this. These are the 5 steps. Everything you've heard tonight and seen, this is it right here in a nutshell. Get back with the person that invited you and set up your free gold savings account. Yes, it's free. All you need is 7 pieces of information. Your name, date of birth, address, phone number, an email address, and a username and a password that you create. Just 7 pieces of information. Enter it in that person that invited you on their link. And ladies and gentlemen, now you are in the system. You have your own gold savings account for free. And you have inside information from that point. Everybody would like to have inside information. Ladies and gentlemen, you have an accounting firm that costs you nothing. There are no monthly fees, no service charges. None of those kind of things, ladies and gentlemen. No service charges, no monthly fees, no annual fees. Everything in Karatbars is voluntary. And the most important thing that you can do is to pay yourself first. If you're willing to do that and just find 2 other people that's willing to do that want to be financially free in the next 12 weeks and is willing to pay themselves first every week, like the rich and wealthy do when they get paid, ladies and gentlemen, that's it right there. But let me give it to you again. Step 1, sign up with the person that invites you. That's the first step. Sign up for your free savings account. Step 2, your first money movement here is to acquire one of those packages that Mr. World Famous told you about. That's your first money movement. Step 2. Step 3, upload your KYC information to prove that you are not a robot or an animal. In other words, 2 pieces of information one that shows your date of birth. It can be your license, it can be a state ID, it can be a birth certificate, or it can be a passport. It has your birth date on it. That's all they're interested in knowing that your birth date is correct. That's you. And the second piece of information that proves that your address is for real, is legitimate. In other words, so they'll know where to send your gold or your money, you know. So it's got to be real, ladies and gentlemen. That's the third step. The fourth step is find two people that want to be financially free in the next 12 weeks. And then lastly, pay yourself first. A minimum of 1 gram of gold right now is around $65. But ladies and gentlemen, if you perform those 5 steps, if everybody that come into Karatbars would do that within the next 12 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, you can know that you're headed toward total financial freedom and total wealth once and for all. See, when we created this plan, it was designed, and we didn't just do this on our own. This was given to us from the master above, ladies and gentlemen. When we created this 12-week plan, Karatbars already had the system. So they embraced this, married it to the system of Karatbars, and since July the 1st, the whole world has been changed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do that, without fail, without trying to do it your way, this is not McDonald's. This is not Burger King. This is Karatbars International. You got to do it the way the system calls for it. If you're willing to do that, it was designed, the 12-week plan was designed to help you to buy back those 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years that you have rented and leased yourself out to somebody else and still broke. Ladies and gentlemen, you can really retire and knowing that your wealth is going to be increased and your financials versus retiring from a job that you've rented, leased yourself out all these years and receiving less money. It don't have to be like that, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it. Mr. World Famous has given it to us step by step. And I've given you an overview of the 5 steps in a nutshell. If you're willing to perform that, and I'm watching the chat box, and I'm going to say this, and please don't nobody throw nothing through the phone at me. But when these presentations are being presented, ladies and gentlemen, it is very disrespectful to draw new people's attention to what's going on in this chat box. That's the reason why when I'm doing it, I close the chat box out. Don't mean no harm, but as Mother Camel said, the truth is the truth, and it hurts sometimes, but it's necessary in order to see. It's very distracted. It's pulling people away from the presentation, and a lot of questions that get asked get answered in the course of the presentation. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, 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 be a professional inviter and get people to these webinars and webcasts and let us do our work. We're doing it for you on your behalf. If you let us do that and you bring people to these webcasts, don't tell them anything. Just simply say, look, I was introduced to some financial information the other night or the other day, whichever the case may be, and it's some information that everybody in the whole world need to be aware of because you're being affected by it whether you know it or not. And ladies and gentlemen, if you say that, the first thing they're going to want to know is, can you tell me a little bit about it? Said, nope, I'm not going to do you an injustice, but there is a webinar and it's free. And if you're willing to spend a little time to step by step see how it's done, then, hey, look, give them the information. But if they say, and I'm saying what people have told me, well, Pastor Dive, you can't tell me nothing about it, then I don't have time. Thank you. Bye. You got to get to that point, ladies and gentlemen, because if you tell them 2 or 3 minutes of what it takes 30 or more minutes to do, you've lost them. If they don't, I already know about that. I already heard about that. So you still have lost them. But if they say, well, I'm not, if you can't tell me, then, and then just tell them like this. This is what I say. Look, if I tell you just enough for you to think that you know what it is, and then you don't come to the webcast and get the full details, you still didn't come. But if you say you're not coming in, you still didn't come. Either way it go. So, I haven't been able to help you. But ladies and gentlemen, if you be wise and just let them know, look, just come to the webinar. You spend 8, 10, 12, 16 hours a day, sometimes 40 hours a week or however number of hours, and you're not willing to spend a few minutes of time to learn how to become financially free and wealthy? Well, maybe I'm talking to the wrong person. Be nice, ladies and gentlemen, about it, but be serious. Let them know that you're serious. This is a serious business. People have worked all of their lives and are still broke. Surely, if you are 18 or above, and if you don't know two people that's in your circle that's willing and would like to be financially free, you're in bad shape. You really need to do this business. And as Mother Campbell say again, we don't say anything to hurt anybody, but I know it's the truth that makes us free only if we act on it, not just because we know it. We got to act on it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I got to tell you the truth. And sometimes it'll hurt us for the moment to jar us to the point that we know that it is the truth. Mr. World Famous has told us the truth tonight. Whether you believe it, agree with it, act on it, or reject it, it still won't change the fact that it is the truth. And we got tens of thousands of people all over the world that's benefiting on everything that you've heard to prove that it's true. We're in over 116 countries, ladies and gentlemen. MasterCard don't partner up with something that's a scam. The Vatican and the Pope and the United States and all these other countries that allows what we have, their emblem, their all of those things that you've seen and heard to be associated with a scam. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real deal. Mr. World Famous told you that. I've been out here for 40 years teaching financial education, and this is the real deal. We have people that are reaching those financial numbers that you heard, not in 12 weeks. We have some people that have reached those numbers in 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. And you can be the next person, ladies and gentlemen, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Yes, we've been on here for a while, but was the information not worth it? People spend tens of thousands of dollars and have to pay back half of their life and still don't work in the field that they went to college for. But ladies and gentlemen, you've got all this information for free tonight. In an hour and 23 minutes, you've gotten it all free. And if you put it into action and practice, it can make you financially free and wealthy. So it's up to you whether you're willing to act on it, whether you're willing to follow the instruction. That's the whole key to it all, is being willing to follow the instruction of what we've been given here tonight. See, these calls is not just about a presentation, ladies and gentlemen. We are presenting, training, teaching, educating, all in one step.
Oh, yeah.
And it's worth it because it can change your financial world forever for the rest of your life on this planet. If you look at it in the sense of what is in the sense that in the light that we give it. Let me say that again. We are presenting, teaching, educating, training, all in one step. Is it not worth that for free? It didn't cost you one dime to be on this hour and 24 minutes tonight. But you've heard information that if you act on it, it will make you financially free and wealthy. And it can do it in the next 12 weeks. But what if it took 12 months? Would it not still be worth it? You worked your job more than 12 months. And still, in most cases, people still crying, broke, and can't make ends meet. But you've been educated tonight for free, information that will change your financial world forever if you act on it and follow the instructions. I'm excited about this business. Every time I hear Mr. World Famous, I get more and more excited. I'm sitting back here and I'm having some good medicine, Mr. World Famous, because a every heart do as good as a medicine. So we thank you so much for taking the time, your energy, your effort, your skill, your knowledge to present and share with us how we can become financially free in 12 weeks. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't procrastinate. Activate and get started. And watch your financials grow and your wealth increase. God bless you. Back to Mr. World Famous to close us out.